In the previous episode you saw our first steps with lawn mower, string trimmer and other stuff in the garden. But that was just the beginning. The summer was in a full swing, so we didn't waste our time and continued learning other stuff.
We continued in the garden. We had a few fruit trees, unfortunately not in a good shape with no chance to save them, and we had to put them down. But we haven't had a chainsaw yet, and we were afraid to use it anyway. So, the universe made my old friend František want to go for a little trip and to call me. I told him to come for a barbecue weekend, to take his girlfriend and chainsaw with him. František helped us a lot, even with choosing other great tools, and we ceremoniously turned an old child's wing into a bench for our visiting friends. But our own chainsaw time came soon after that. When your internet signal is getting worse, you have three options: to change your router, to change your provider, or cut down the walnut tree. Yeah, C was our option. Jan started to warm up on smaller branches with a bold attitude, and soon he was ready for the showtime. With respect and all theoretical preparations, he made the first fearless cut and got stuck. The walnut tree wasn't really ready to leave, and he tried to swallow our chain, but he didn't know that there are two chains in the package. Good for us and good for you that we are able to upload our videos now. Then we needed more space for all our gear and more chains. So we cleaned up and made space for a service room. I found the great way how to use the mask finally. Not for corona, but for the dust. Because we want to have a nice service room here. Not garage, but service room for the land mover and everything, but it's really dusty. But the room is not that ugly when you put the light here. Yeah. I just destroyed about 20 kilometers of spider webs all around here. We're removing the Spider-Man outside. Because we want to be fair and not make fun only of Jan, let's check my first date with an angle grinder. Today I'm gonna paint, and because the thing which I want to paint has a layer of lacquer, it will be also my premiere with this, which is angle grinder. We should definitely follow the safety instructions, which is cover your eyes, which maybe I've done already. Protect your ears, play some good music, protect your hands. So let's try it. Really afraid. Are you ready with me? This was too much, but never mind. The table is not gonna be flat anymore. I don't know, baby, help me! I'm doing something wrong. There was some mistake here. It was not here before, and here are some waves, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or I don't have the right tool maybe for this kind of work, but from the top it looks good. Yeah, it's weird, I was afraid of it, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to get more skilled in those things, and maybe it will be my big hobby, and I recommend to try it to everyone. because the work with your hands it's great because you see the result immediately. And now let's do the fun part, to paint it. Definitely need one more layer, and after that, if this still looks the same, we will just call it rustical. We were very busy, a lot of work was done, but our rest in the bed has been interrupted every night by some weird crunching. It was a Longhorn beetle that settled down in the wooden beams in our bedroom and was slowly eating them.
We called the disinsection company to help us with this problem. But first we had to remove the wooden floor above our bedroom so they can reach the beams. So I had to do it.
Yes, and as we were confident enough to do it by ourselves, Jan didn't wait, went up, started to remove the floor, and then... This is our bedroom. Fucking hell! After 2 months, we have our first failure.
If you are into IT, please don't make construction, it says.
What can you do? I'm so proud of him that he's doing everything, but you know, when you're learning things, these things will happen probably from time to time, and but I'm proud of him that he's doing all these things. Okay, let's stop here for a moment. I know it's a fun when you watch something like that in a video, but it was not that big fun for us. Besides the fact that Jan was lucky to not hurt himself badly, we were in shock. You know, it's not like a broken plate or too big hole in a wall when you try to hang some painting, but it was fucking huge wall in our ceiling of our bedroom, and the hole led to second floor where are no windows and unnamed animals live there. Jan was shocked. And he was desperate that he overestimated his abilities, that he destroyed our house, that he's not gonna be able to fix it. And I guess he was even afraid that I will be mad at him. And yeah, maybe 6 months ago, I maybe would be mad at him. But actually, I've been preparing myself for something like that since we moved in, but still I was afraid what my reaction will be. But I'm so surprised how easily he switched his life, and I see him every day to grow and to gain a lot of confidence through those tasks, that there is no way to be mad at him. I'm just proud of him. And this helps even me to handle any situation way cooler. And yes, my friends, the horse is happy because this is our last day with the hole in our ceiling in our bedroom. But it was kind of great source of fresh air here, but it was enough. Baby is ready to do it. Watch your fingers. And how did you know how to buy those? Is it screw? Is it, yeah?
Nail.
Nail, yeah.
Well, basically it's easy. You don't have to know how it's called. You just go to the hardware store, you show it, the lady behind the counter just smiles, says how it's called, and she starts to search for it. And this, you can buy this not for individual pieces but for weight.
Oh, cool.
So I just said that I want 1 handful of these and it was fine.
Yeah, the ladies are magic there. I cannot really imagine how the first day of some employee in these shops look like. You need to have a lot of experience before you start to work there, or how does this work? And look at him!
We're done.
Baby, you did it!
The problem I caused is fixed.
You don't look like IT guy anymore, baby.
No, we are not the type who's in the rush to finish as much work as possible. We also wanted to enjoy the rest of the summer.
We had the first barbecue party. It's a beautiful surprise. And yeah, we have a VR Play Store from virtual reality. It's the first time, look at him. and we're trying our grill for the first time, and it's so beautiful. I'm so happy to welcome everyone here. We found a top secret weir that is not even on a map, and it is 7 minutes by foot from our house. The place is magic and the water is really clean. It is the best open-air aqua center. I also went for my first walk alone. Yes, exactly, for the first time I went out alone, just around our house, and I thought that there will be a road, but there are just cows, so I think I will jump up the fence, and I hope they won't attack me, but surely they won't. And my plan is to sit somewhere and start to warm up my voice, because my concert is coming and I was not singing for a few months because of the teeth and because of the corona and the moving and everything. So I should train a bit. No cows. It's okay. It's royalty here. I hear the huge energy here. Especially crazy.
So you want the reggae music? Tell me, do you really mean it?
Okay. Just curious. There's a special place I wanted to reach. And some of these rocks. It feels really special here. There's some kind of magic. Huge energy again. And absolute silence here. You can just charge yourself.
We also went for the first hike to the Sharak mountain. As we were surrounded by the beautiful nature, I had the time to think. While climbing the mountain, I've realized that something has really changed. For 2 months, I've been experiencing completely new feelings. But it wasn't just some crazy excitement from the new things. It was something real inside me, something really solid. But where did it come from? Is it possible that cutting the trees and grass make your life wholesome? Well, I have to admit, it's kind of life-changing to solve the internet connectivity issue by chopping down the tree, especially for the IT guy. Working with your own hands and changing the environment you live in is fulfilling indeed. But it isn't a real change unless you change your mindset first. For my whole life, I've been amongst the best people of my craft. I'm not saying it was easy all the time, but in general, my life was going smoothly. But I've never stopped myself and thought deeply. I always solved my problems and situations somehow. I took whatever came to me, and I was floating through my life as easily as possible. Don't waste your time. The first quick and comfortable solution is the best solution. Comfortable. Yeah, it was comfortable. To put most of my energy into solving short-time, work-related problems rather than solving my own life. After 37 years, I started to want something more. I didn't know what, just more. But when you want to follow something and you don't ask yourself, what is it for real, you start to chase ghosts and substitutes. Then I met Kenta. She was the first person in my life who made me to stop and think. And even if it was a painful process, I knew it is worth it, because she was also the first person that really cared about me. It is a long journey from knowing that you have to stop to actually stopping yourself. And after you finally manage to stop, you suddenly realize that building your life only on the forward movement causes the lack of the base to build on. The lack of identity, plans, and dreams. After 37 years of unconscious life, it was hard to find these basics back. And the fast Prague life was not helpful either. I wasn't able to imagine myself living in the countryside, but honestly, I wasn't able to imagine anything particular at all. So we went all in and moved there. And it was the best choice of my life. After moving in, I've soon realized that I'm not empty. I have the groundwork to build my future self on. I can do things. I can solve problems. Give me the hammer and I'll nail anything. I shook off the comfortable image of the IT guy who understands computers only, and here I am, fixing the ceiling of our bedroom with confidence. For the first time in my life, but still knowing exactly what to do. How to do it right. How to do it so I am proud of both, the work and the result.
People mostly want to avoid storms in their lives because they don't know it's needed to clean the old and bring a fresh air. Exactly like in nature, and I am a storm lover.
I love summer storms. For me, it's like a burst of energy, all the temperatures, how the air smells. I just love it, and I never don't mind to get wet. But staying safe for now. And actually, living in Prague area, you cannot really enjoy a lot of them because the area is really dry. But here, after 4 years, baby, I'm home. And they're pretty strong here. There's a lot of water here, so I guess no drought here. And when we were planning a bit our dream house, we talk about place where we can just stay and watch the rain and the storms. And here we can sit here. Hey baby!
Hey there!
Or we can go up and watch it through the, the glass wall. So yeah, it's pretty amazing, and another dreams came true.
Or more, no storm lasts forever. Neither the summer, unfortunately. Knowing that, we
decided to take our bikes, actually for the first time here, and
we are going for a small trip.
Yeah, to enjoy the last moments of beautiful summer here in Skorošice.
And to welcome autumn.
Yeah.
As we reached the silver string, we had another wow moment. We were deeply touched by the feeling of the beautiful mountain nature. something we have been feeling during our trips and when we were spending weekends in the cottages around the Czech Republic in the past. We just realized that now it is our everyday reality, that we don't have to escape from the place we live to see something gorgeous like that. This is what we wanted and we made it. I know that the universe is proud of us.
We're having something like opening party, like the official celebration with our friends of our new house and everything, and we decided to bake a cake. And because we are gluten-free, we chose the carrot cake, and we have this beautiful color of flower, which is actually red lettuce? Lentils, yes. It's my first try to bake anything, because I'm a good cook, but I have never baked anything. So here we go with the flour and stuff. Here we have the carrot, eggs. I love this activity to separate this. I'm so happy that we're gonna have a house full of our friends. They're already here, 2 of them, and my mom. Say hello! Hey! Yeah, definitely. I'm really looking forward this weekend because for me it means a lot. I still don't kind of understand how something that beautiful as carrot cake can come from something like this.
It looks like...
You don't say that. Now we will wait for it to cool it down. Cool it down when it takes over you. And then we will put all the beautiful white thing on the top.
This is the final stage of carrot cake.
If you bake it with love, then you always get the perfect result.
As we all have been separated by Corona for a long time, the only footage we could use in this video is a fire show performed by Afro, my best friend, my brother for life. Thank you, Afro, it was a fire! But we have a different footage that is appropriate for any age group. Kitty visitors! There was so much distraction that I almost forget about my upcoming concert. Fortunately, we had one more visit. Our friend and my soulmate, Joey from the UK, who came to bring the music hype back, and we even wrote another featuring. And then the showtime came.
After no concert for fucking half of a year, I'm so nervous. And it's fucking raining. But it's not like raining, it's water coming in a big amount from the sky.